I'm joined by Jed Adcock, our forwards coach this season. Jed, not quite the way we wanted to finish the season.
No, it wasn't. No, it was a disappointing way to end, especially after a real promising second half of the year. But we've spoken about we don't want that one game to define what we're able to do and accomplish over the years. So we still look at it that we've made some really good growth. But yeah, it wasn't ideal.
As forwards coach, where do you think we have grown this year?
Well, I think we've been able to grow in a lot of ways. I think we're probably still one of the youngest forward lines in the comp, so there's still going to be a lot of development and growth over the next few years. But we've been able to, change the way we've played a little bit. We obviously the back half of the year were able to take a few more marks inside 50, which has been really handy. We've generally scored when we've gone inside 50. We just haven't been able to generate enough inside 50s to get more shots at goal. But I think the most pleasing thing is that we've seen development of your Hipwoods, your McCluggages, your Louis Taylor's had a really good year. Josh Walker had a fantastic second half of the year. And players like that have been able to come through and really show some really good growth.
I mean, Josh Walker went back to NEFL for a bit, and then when he came back, he was leading our statistics in contested marks, so you must have been quite pleased?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, that's something we knew he could always bring. It was just the fact that he had to go back and start to perform, and he did that and got his chance to come back in. I think he came back in as a forward, went back for a couple of weeks, and I think the one thing about our team and what we've seen over the year is that we've got the flexibility among players to play forward, back and mid. And the way footy's at now and where it's going in the future, it's going to be really important that players can play multiple roles, and we've seen that. And he was a really good sounding block for your Hipwoods and Closey when he came back into the team towards the back half of the year. That an older, well, he's only 23, but an older, bigger body can help support those guys around him.
Great. Where do you think we can improve next year?
Oh, you'd hope we're improving across the board again. We're still going to be one of the younger teams in the comp. But you'd hope the continual development and growth of the players continues. You've got the game plan that they're then going to be into their second year, another pre-season, so hopefully the bodies are a bit more developed and stronger. And you just hope overall they're going to continue to develop, really.
Did you have a particular highlight yourself?
Oh, not really. I think the most pleasing thing from a coaching point of view is that you'd hope when you finish the year that the 48 players on your list have grown and developed in some way. And I think we generally can say that nearly 100% of our players have become better players through the season. And not only that, they've been able to develop their own selves off field and who they want to be away from footy, which has been really important for us as well.
Great. That sort of rolls into our first fan question. What is the most important thing you have learned in your first season in the coaching ranks?
I think as a coach it's really important that you still probably give as much time yourself to the players. As coaches, you can get stuck in front of a computer and worrying too much about stats and got to find vision and stuff like that. But really, coaching is about relationships and getting to know players individually and forwards as a group, and building those relationships together. So that's the most important thing. Besides that, it's really just trying to ease your way into coaching. You can definitely do too much too early, and especially when you're an interstate team and you travel a lot, it's really important that you find that work-life balance and you've got time for your family as well.
And our last fan question this year, how do you see the game evolving in 2018?
If I knew that, I'd probably be a senior coach, wouldn't I? But I think it's just going to continue to get faster. I think what you're seeing is that the kids that are coming in now are fitter, stronger, faster. So I can't see that changing a great deal. It's sort of been the trend from what Bulldogs did last year, brought in the real fast handball game. It might go back more to a kick sort of setup, but it's just going to continue to get faster. And I think that's what the AFL wants, and I think that's what the fan wants. So we're sort of trying to go down that path that it's going to go that way, and hopefully we're right.
We've got a few speedsters in our ranks.
There's a few in there. Yeah, there's a few in there. It'd be nice to get a couple more. You can never be too quick. So, but yeah.
Thanks so much, Jed, and enjoy your off-season.
Thanks, guys.